you are watching the Alana Star Show. So I'm back here on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. And I wanted to come on here and say hello to all of my subscribers and everybody that has been supporting me on my journey. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned to the Alana Star Show journey and all of my endeavors. So, pretty much, I've been doing the same thing that I've been doing for the last 2 years. I've been on set, I've been modeling, acting, doing my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be on here just to see who comes on, and I'm gonna play around with my lights. Well, that's still kind of bright, but I wanted this thing to be on. If that boy don't love you by now, he will never, 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 never love you. Hey, hey, mentors. Hey, how you doing? My weekend was good. It was good. Had a good weekend. I just came on to say hi. I haven't been on here in a long time. I want to come back to YouTube and continue my journey. I've pretty much been doing the same thing, like been on set, filming, modeling, auditioning, going different things. So I sound like I'm hoarse. Oh no, don't say that. Picking up all these germs here in New York. I hope I'm not hoarse. But hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I do hear it a little bit, but I pray against it in the name of Jesus. No code. Hi, Cornelius. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Yes, it has been a little while since we saw you. Yeah, like I've pretty much been doing the same things that I've been doing. I've been filming, I've been auditioning, I've been on set, I've been on movie sets. I wanted to show you guys because I had some really cool patriotic makeup. And I was like, "Ooh, I want to go on my live so I can show all my fans my makeup, right?" And so they told me, "Well, you signed an NDA, so you can't go online and you can't show people because I don't want, anything to be disclosed because I was on set for a movie." Yeah, it was cool. Like I had a star, like you can kind of still see it. Like you see the line here because I was outdoors. So it's like the star was here. I had a white star here. Then this part of my face was blue. Then I had white and red stripes going across my mouth, like right up until here. Blue patch on my eye, and then I had a star. I got a little bit of a slight tan, so you can see the this part of the star, but it was like this. She drew a star on my face. You can kind of see it a little bit. But yeah, I had so much fun on set. They keep us on set for hours and it's exhausting to be on set. But yeah, I haven't forgotten. I've been in my writer's bag lately. Tomorrow I'm off, so like I really would love to record some things and post it here on YouTube. Some of my my poems. I've been writing a lot because mentors, you said that you miss when I used to make content. I love to write and I love to perform. So I can't wait to do that. You said, yes, I hope we hear your writing and opens again. I just wanted to try out this light. Can you guys see it? Does it show up? Like it's like almost like a disco in here. Like look, but it's kind of dark. It's like woo. Y'all see the disco? Disco, disco. But then when I'm like in here, it's like super dark. Hmm. Have I tried spoken word? No, I've been to a lot of spoken words, but I never did spoken word. Midnight, so bright, bright as the moonlight. When the sun shines and it's dark, but the sun rises in the daylight. Spoken light, dark light, my knight in shining armor. But my heart, you have to honor. dark light, when the sun shines in the night, in the light, in the disco light. Dun dun dun. The light in the night, disco light in the night. I'm just playing. Let me turn this on so y'all can see me. But yes, I'm really excited about the different film projects that I've been doing. And yeah, it's really cool. Like they be having me on set for a long time, guys. 12, 14-hour days. Like and it's so cool because a friend of mine, one of my set friends, showed me where I was featured on Daredevil. I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited." He said, "Faint heart never won fair maiden." I gotta work on my skill, my poetry and stuff, my performance, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get on here and do some stuff tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow. I told myself I'm gonna start resting more because I do wear myself out quite a bit. But I told myself I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna get more sleep and drink more water. Tomorrow I just need as a complete rest day. I can meditate. I can pray. Everybody needs to take a break. Everybody needs a break. So tomorrow I'm just gonna be on break and just rest. Like Grayson. You know what I want to do. I think tomorrow, said it's great to see again, most deaf, and I'm too trying to get on a set streaming schedule. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write something about the New York City subway because on the New York City subway, I see so much. Like I'm gonna do something. It's like I'm so beautiful. Oh. I really like what you do to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I really like what you done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I'm gonna do something about the New York City subway. That's going to be the topic for whatever I do. I might write a poem about the New York City subway because the New York City subway is crazy. But ooh, I do feel like I'm like catching a little bit of a cold, but I think it's my sinuses and like my ears. I feel the drainage, but I'm gonna push through it. But I'm gonna talk about New York and I'm gonna talk about that subway because y'all know I got some crazy subway stories. He said anything can change in New York in a minute. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. Call me king of the hill, top of the heap. New York, these little town blues are melting away. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, if I can make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere is up to you. New York, New York. But yeah, I'm going to do a poem or something about this New York City subway and these people on the transit. 'Cause there's some crazy people on the transit, y'all. Like, I've been thinking, am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? Either they done lost their mind, or either I'm losing mine. Because the New York City Transit will have you thinking about some things like, am I crazy? Like, I'd be on the train questioning myself, like, am I crazy? Am I crazy or are they crazy? Because I get on the New York City Transit and I'd be wondering if I done lost my mind. Yeah, these people here, I be wondering, like, man, I knew before I moved to New York. Like, and then one time, like, this is another story I want to tell about when I was on the bus, and there was a man that kept flashing me. He kept going in his pants and pulling out his stuff and flashing me on the bus. And my mom told me, she said, you should have called the police on him. Like, who does that? Why was and I was on the bus, and there was an older white man. He was a homeless man and he had mental illness. And he said, "Hi, little girl." He said, "What is your name? How old are you?" Now, I know I look young, but I'm grown. Okay, I look grown. Like, I'm very grown looking. Like, I do not look like no little girl. I'm not a little girl and I don't look like a little girl. Like, I look young because I am young, but I am not a little girl. And it was an older homeless white man talking about, "Hi, little girl. How old are you? Are you 16?" It's like, I do not look like I'm no 16. Yeah, I am grown. It's like, yeah, you definitely are grown. I don't look like I'm no 16-year-old. This happened like 6 or 7 months ago, but my look hasn't changed that much in 6 to 7 months. He kept flashing me on the train, on the bus. Yeah, he is. And pulling his stuff out of his pants, flashing me on the bus. I'm like, listen, sir. Like, you doing the most. Because I was sitting on the bus and he was stinking. You know, he had mental illness and he was gray. He was a homeless old white man and he was sitting across from me. And at first I thought he was just okay, like he was normal. And then he started getting crazy. And then he started making sexual comments towards me. And then he started pulling his stuff out his pants. And then the Hispanic lady that was sitting next to, well, not next to him, but like she was sitting, like, you know how on the bus you have like those seats like this. Like, I was sitting here, he was sitting there, and then there was some people sitting in the other part of the bus. And she saw him, so she got up and she went and told the bus driver. She said, "This man is harassing this lady, and he keeps pulling his stuff out of his pants and flashing her and saying this and saying that." And the bus driver just kept on driving. He didn't care. And you know what my mother told me? She said, "You should have called the police on him, because if the police would have been behind him, they wouldn't have had a problem pulling the bus over at that point." But he kept pulling his stuff out of his pants, making sexual comments to me while I was sitting on the bus. I'm like, "Listen, dude, like you doing too much." Yeah. You said, "Wow," you said, "You're getting old and starting to get a little gray and didn't disrespect women and expose myself." And said, "Yeah, you never know. And some people are crazy and can end badly." I should have called the police. She said, "You should have called the police and said that a homeless man was flashing you on the bus." But that was the first time I ever got flashed. It's like I done went my whole life without experiencing any kind of abuse. And then I moved to New York and go through all this with these people here. So I definitely need to write about the New York City transits. I need to write a poem about these rats that I done seen in the New York City transit. I need to do a poem about these rats, how I be thinking that they be squirrels. I'm like, is that a squirrel or is that a rat? It's like it's New York and police won't do much, and he would be out on a few hours and back on the streets. Mhm. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing but write tickets up. That's what they like to do. They like to harass the honest citizens. That's what they like to do here, the police. They like to write people up. They like to harass people that are more sane. But people that's really doing stuff that ain't no good, they the ones that get away with it. They can flip you off. They can show you they bear behind and everything else and not go to jail. But let you jump over the line on the train and they writing you up $100 ticket. I don't know. They wicked. These people are wicked. They wicked. But that's them the games they like to play. Them the games that they like to play. They like to play them games in New York. But anyways, I just came on just to say hello, and say hey. She said sadly it's getting bad everywhere and some people don't want to be productive citizens. Yeah. And it's too bad. It's really too bad the way that people want to conduct themselves out here in this world. Mhm. All I can do is really just stay prayerful. He said it's nice to see me. Yep, it's nice to be here and be seen. You know, I'm glad that you guys or that you have come on here, to show me some support on my live stream. I want to be back on here, more regularly so I can talk about my journey, but everything is going well. I'm eligible to join the union for acting. I've been working really hard. You guys know that you've seen me on set and, in different projects. And I've had a lot of TV time and done a lot of things that I'm very proud of here. A lot of things in my personal life have lifed. And so that's why I've been gone. But I'll share more information once I get through certain phases. Right now, I'm in a phase where, like, I'm really just staying laser focused on what I'm doing. But life has lifed, and I would like to share the lifing experiences, but at a later date once I get past some things. But yes, I'm really excited about continuing on my journey, and I'm so happy that you guys came by to see me today and show me some support. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday. All is well. I'm happy. Everything is going good. And so, woohoo, maybe we will get some news and you have a special person in your life. Yeah. But yay, it's really, you know, a lot has been going on. If only you guys knew all the things that I've gone through. You said my mom will be excited. I hope so. I just mind my little business. It was a guy that wanted to date me today, whatever. He asked me for my information, and I just gave him my social media page. I don't like giving people my phone number. But if he want to get in touch with me, he'll get in touch with me. But we shall see. I really do hope for a person that I like. Because a lot of people like me. I just don't really like the people that like me that much. Like that I can really see myself with them but I'm open to love. I'm open to, having a romantic connection with someone, having someone to spend time with and share my life with in a positive way. I'm looking forward to a healthy relationship with a man. I don't want to just jump into anything. And I want to be with somebody that I really like and want to be with, and somebody that I enjoy. We enjoy each other. He likes me, I like him. So, yeah, I want to be in a situation with somebody where I'm like, okay, this is something that I've been wanting. This is the type of relationship that I want. Because, honestly, you said I'm definitely a good woman and have a funny personality and have ambition and goals. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. But yeah, I really want to be with somebody that I like, that I enjoy. Like I pray that God sends me a man that I really like, that I can really have the type of relationship that I want to have, that, he's everything that I wanted in a man. Hmm. But some of these people, I'm like, oh gosh, like I really don't want to be in a relationship with him. Mhm. And some guys, I like them, but I don't like them like that. But I like them though. And I think that they're cool people. But we'll see. We shall see. You know, I've been getting out. It's like I feel you. It's tough out here. It's when we quit searching for love that love can magically find us. That's true. That's the thing. Don't look for love. Don't try to force love. Just let it happen when it happens. Mhm. You said you done been stuck in that friend zone many times. hmm Mentors, you just keep it real, don't you? Mentors, you keep it so real. But the difference between me and other women, I think, is that I really care about people's feelings. Like, I really don't want to hurt anybody. And I don't want to play with anybody's feelings or emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. But I do have a specific type of guy that I want and a specific type of relationship. And, I want to be fulfilled. I want to be happy. And I want to have what I want. hmm But, I don't mean no hurt, harm, or disrespect to any man, and I don't want to play with anybody's heart. Mhm. Definitely not. Because those types of things catch up to you when you be playing games with people's heart. Mhm. So it's good to just be honest. You said no other way to be right. I'm always keeping it 100 and I'm very direct. You said, Sally, that has not always helped in my past relationships. Yeah. But I think the best thing to do is to be happy single because when I talk to people that are married, they like, oh, they married people want to be single, single people want to be married. I said facts 100. Nobody wants to play games or hurt others. Different strokes for different folks, and not everyone works out. Yeah. But yeah, I think the key too is to have fun single. Like just enjoy your life and, you know, just have fun. I pray about a desired partner and then I just let God do the rest. I pray about it, desire the best, and then just, So yeah, after 20-year relationship in it, just enjoy each moment and life is too fragile and priceless. Absolutely. So I desire to just pray about my situation and enjoy my life and pray for the best. Mhm. But overall, I prioritize my happiness. Like, I want to be happy in a relationship. I don't want to feel like I settled for somebody. I want to be happy. I want to be enjoying the relationship and enjoying the person. Like, and I understand, like, people say, well, you're not going to find a perfect person, which I'm not looking for perfect because I know I'm not perfect, but I do want to be happy. I want to be happy in something. I don't want to be miserable because it's funny because a lot of, I can't say a lot, but some of these people just think that they just are such a catch. But are you really happy? Does this person make you happy? Like, do you really have what you desire and want out of it? Or are you in something and you just feel miserable? Yeah, are you really happy in that relationship? Or do you feel like, okay, I'm with this person for this reason, that reason? Maybe at one point I loved them, but now I'm like, I feel like I'm stuck. I would like to be single again, or some days I want to be married, and some days I want to be single. Like, are you in love with that person? Are you still? Because, like, I could get into a relationship. That's not the hard part for me. But is this a relationship that really is a fulfilling relationship? Is this something that I really wanted? Is this what I asked for? Is this the type of dynamic that I really want to be in? Do I feel fulfilled here? You know what I'm saying? Is this what I wanted? Because I don't have an issue with men wanting me. I don't have an issue with maybe being desired, but is this where I want to be? Is what I have to ask myself. Like, is this the type of dynamic or situation that I really want? hmm It says some of us just want companionship and just enjoy others and exploring together and experiencing new things that we would normally not do and have us step out of our comfort zones. Well, that's a good way to look at it. But the one thing I can say is I want to prioritize my happiness with another person. Like, I don't want to be with somebody just to say that I'm with somebody. Like, I want to feel a fulfillment from being a part of this type of situation or dynamic. Like, I'm actually getting what I want out of it. Like, I don't want to be in something and I absolutely just feel miserable with it. Like, this is not what I wanted in a person or in a relationship, and it's just making me feel sad, you know, like I'm stuck. Mhm. And I don't want to sound materialistic, but I'm a little materialistic. Mhm. And I like luxury, and like that's at the top of my list. Like, I want to be with somebody that can afford to take care of me on a certain lifestyle. Like, I enjoy luxury. I enjoy being able to do things that, like, I couldn't afford to do on my own. Like, that's the whole purpose of being with a rich man. Like, if I am dating a rich man or dealing with the rich man, like, the whole purpose of having a rich man is so that you can enjoy the lifestyle, so that you can do things that if I were by myself, and let's say, you're a artist that you're a successful actress, but you're also a struggling actress. Like, if I want to buy certain things or take certain vacations or do certain things. Like I need my man to be able to step in. Like the number one thing with me is that I don't believe in struggle love. And some people be wanting you to be accepting of them and accepting of them at the financial level that they're at. And I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but like I don't believe in struggle love. Like I don't want to be with somebody and be in poverty or be poor or be broke. I'm not gonna say poverty. I've never been in poverty. Never been in poverty. But I don't want to live a lifestyle of struggle with a man. Like that's probably one of the biggest things. Like if I'm gonna be with you, that means that my life is supposed to be improving. I'm not gonna be with a grown man and my life is not enhancing or improving. Like that just kind of defeats the point. Like, yes, I'm gonna strive in my career to be as successful as I can be, but I don't have the interest in struggle love. Mhm. And like a couple people that I've, I guess, entertained have asked, oh, do you want kids? Do you want kids? And the answer is absolutely. But I'm not having kids with a man that is not financially secure because, you know, you got to be able to afford a certain kind of life if you're going to have kids because, you are not even with somebody that is able to provide for you and care for all of your needs. So, what sense would it make for you to make kids to bring them into a life of struggling or where the parents are not stable? And so, like for me, for example, like I don't believe in struggling. Like if I'm gonna be with a man, I'm not struggling. Like my life should be doing a 360 if that's the case. You said, yes, I get it. I know I'm quirky and have a nerd and a linear, and not anyone can deal with me. And I like my own space at times and very analytical. Yep, I have seen many women who like the rich man and yachts down in Miami and just a simple country guy, and there's simple comfort places in my life. I work hard to not be poor again. Yeah, I think that when you consider dating somebody, you have to consider definitely like what kind of life are you going to live with this person? Like, and if this is not a life that you want to live, I don't think you should stick around because I don't believe in struggling with a man and I refuse. I refuse to be in a struggle love or struggle situation, and having kids is not going to help. Like I don't my kids, I want my kids to have the best life. I don't want them to be like living a life where they can't have like I had a pretty good childhood and my kids' childhood should be equal or better to mine. It definitely shouldn't be worse. Mhm. Like you should be with a man that can give you the kind of life that you want and you should be able to continue doing what you do. He should be able to add to your life and you happy with your relationship. Like you like him. And you think that he's okay. You like him. But I'm definitely not gonna be struggling and I'm definitely not gonna let, you know, you say yes, I totally agree. You should always let the other person what you expect and demand. Sometimes people can't be in the same path and no need to waste your time or vice versa. Yeah. hmm Because I think that some guys have gotten mad at me because I didn't want to pursue a relationship with them, or the fact that I didn't want to be in a relationship or a situation with them. But I think that they really don't know what they signing up for. Like, yes, I'm a nice person. They think, oh, she's pretty, she's nice, she's easygoing. But I don't think they can handle being in a relationship with me. I don't think everybody can handle me. I think that, I'm a good person, I'm a nice person and everything, but like what I desire and want, like I think that people probably think it's a lot easier to be with a person like me than it really is. You know, they think, oh, she's pretty, she's nice, but they don't realize that, like, I'm like, I'm probably not as easy to be with as they think. Mhm. Mhm. I said, I have two things I require from any relationship: brutal honesty and trust. Some people think they can easily provide both, yet I have high standards. Which is true, and as you should. hmm hmm But anyways, yeah, it is, and as you should. hmm I definitely feel that I want to be happy with someone. I don't want to just be with somebody just to be with somebody, or just to say I'm with somebody. I don't want to be with somebody and be miserable. Mhm. Because this was not what I wanted. It was something that I feel like I settled for, and that's not even what you was going for at all. But only you know what you want and what you want a person for. And sadly, social media has created a world of very delusional people with no grasp of reality. Mm-hmm. But I say get what you want. hmm Get the kind of life that you can live with and be happy with. Like, don't get something that you was like, this wasn't what I really wanted to get. Like, I want to get what. hmm So you got this, Alana. Just stay genuine and keep your head up. hmm Yep, I want to get exactly what I asked for. It's like you wanted it and you got it. You got what you wanted. You got what you asked for. And different people want different things. Like, everybody is different. And I don't down if a woman doesn't want a man and she's not materialistic, and she is okay with his finances, and she's okay with his look or his personality or whatever. But I'm just saying what I would prefer. But different people want different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you have to find what works best for you. hmm Yeah, that's good. You said you've had challenges and ups and downs in relationships, but you're content with your life and happy, and you're proud of your kids. Well, that's good. Mhm. As long as you're happy with your life and you feel good about your life and what you're doing, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's about you. hmm So that's what I believe. Like, I definitely want a situation that's like, this is what I've been asking for. This is what I wanted. I don't want something that I don't want. Like, you got what you asked for. Mhm. And I'm happy with it. Mhm. You said, what is my opinion on IDR relationships? What is IDR? Is that outside the country with a foreigner, possibly? I'm open, but this is the thing. Like, if the foreigner is everything that you said, a long distance relationship, well, it doesn't really matter where a person is. I feel like if a person wants to put forth the proper effort to court you and date you, they will. So, as long as he meets everything that you desire and he shows up for you, and you can constantly see the effort, he's coming towards you in a healthy way, and he's consistent. He's very consistent, and he shows a consistency. He's always healthy. He's coming towards me in a healthy way, and he does everything that you need him to do. He's everything that I need him to be. I don't see anything wrong with it. Mhm. I don't see anything wrong with having long distance relationships as long as that person is consistent and they showing up for you. So you want to meet her one day. Well, I pray that all goes well with that. I really do. But there's nothing wrong with long distance. There's nothing wrong with it. Mm. She said she just turned 41 and I'm 54 and you're nervous. Yeah, just stay positive. All will go well with that. Well, yep, there's nothing wrong with long distance. People will show up for you if they want to. You never know. You might end up going to another country and liking it. It'll be my escape. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's my sign to get off of here. But thank you guys for watching and everything. The conversation was good. I share my take on relationships and yeah, we're going to prioritize ourselves, put ourselves first, and we're going to manifest our dream partners. Our happiest lives, our best lives await. But thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your Sunday.